This is the Learn How to Snowboard series with Snowboard Addiction. We got our student Rio here. We're pressuring her through multiple days of snowboarding. We're on day 4. What we're doing now is we're playing with different size and shape of turns. So yesterday we got you turning green runs, and we were just focusing on getting heel edge turns, getting toe edge turns, getting better at them. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to challenge you. And what I want you to think of is like a funnel. Do you know what a funnel is?
Yes.
What you're going to do is we're going to start a run by doing really wide turns. And as you go down that run, you can get those turns a bit tighter, a bit tighter, a bit tighter until you're doing very narrow turns, as narrow as you can get them.
Okay.
The point of this is that as you snowboard, there's going to be different areas of runs where you have to do quicker turns and slower turns. And we want to be able to vary your skills, challenge you, where you can make different size turns.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you stand in your snowboard stance for a sec, I'll just come over here so you can see me, right? When you make a turn, your body tends to turn in that direction that you want to go. So you can feel that right now. I'm almost lifting up that toe, which twists that board a little bit, but I'm also looking, my hips and my knees and everything are twisted that way. Now let's go to the toe edge. See how you put a bit of pressure into that toe, it twists the board the other way. Have that hand around there, kind of looking where you want to go. Yep. Now, the more you do that, the more you emphasize those movements, the quicker a turn will come around.
Okay.
So if you just go very lightly, it's going to be a very casual turn. Whereas if you go and really twist that board and really look where you want to go and twist your body and your head everywhere, that turn's going to happen a lot quicker.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So on the run, starting mellow wide turns, getting a bit tighter as you feel comfortable. So what I'm going to do is we have a fairly consistent slope here. I'm going to start out by taking up as much terrain as I can in my first few turns, and then every turn I do is going to get slightly thinner. By the end of this slope, I'm going to be doing the tightest turns I possibly can do.
Okay.
This is going to be quite challenging for you.
Yeah.
But that's the point. Put you out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
All right? That looked awesome. How'd you feel?
Yeah, good. I felt like, I tell you what I was thinking, instead of trying to like completely cut across, I was like, how you kept saying like go like kind of down and across. And I did feel like it was making it easier to turn.
Yeah.
Because I think before I was literally like being like, or something.
Well, those turns were some of the best turns you've done.
Yeah.
This is your 4th day snowboarding. You're riding down a green run and you're cruising back and forth, turning both ways. The whole point in these different exercises is to make your turns easier.
Yeah.
And you looked more confident just then.
Yeah.
Your toe edge turns, you were like letting them come around instead of forcing them. You were just kind of letting them come around, which is nice.
Yeah, I think I'm scared of the toe edge.
You're a little bit more nervous on the toe edge.
Yeah.
This is challenging to make your turns tighter, but overall your turns were looking better.
Yeah.
And that's what we like.
Cool.
So if you imagine the run as if it was a big funnel getting tighter, and as you start your turns, you're going wide across the whole run, but as you get down that run, your turns are getting a little bit narrower until you're really concentrating on getting as tighter turns as possible at the bottom of that run. At the top of the run, we talked about how to make a turn tighter, you kind of have to overemphasize everything.
Yeah.
Put more twist, look more, twist your body where you want to go. Another way of making your turns tighter is by using more edge. And how you use more edge is when you go on the toe edge, I'm going to hold your hands just for balance. Do a bit of toe edge right now, and now move your hips towards me. See that?
Yeah.
Soon as you, now you can really go and move even further just to overemphasize. See that? It's almost like an arch of the back. The more you move your hips and knees towards me,
Yeah.
the more edge you use.
Okay.
And if you use a lot of edge, that also helps to assist bringing a turn around really quickly. So if we go into the heel edge, again, I'm going to balance. So sink down a little bit towards the heel edge. So get a little bit lower. That's it. And now lift those toes. See that? Head up, there we go. Lifting your toes while sinking down towards your heel edge creates more heel edge.
Yeah.
Now heel edge is normally the easy one. The ones people have difficulty with is the toe edge. So do that one more time.
Toe edge again.
Yep. So get that toe edge in the snow. And now hips towards me. There we go. See that? See how much edge you're on right now?
Like Michael Jackson.
See that? You're pushing. You're not actually using your ankles. You're really using your hips and knees to create that edge.
Yeah.
Right?
Hips and knees.
Now, we're going to have a steeper run coming up. As you get on a steeper run, you actually need to use a little bit more edge to stay in balance, stay in control. So that's something to think about.
Okay.
Making the turns come around quicker, also very handy for steeper runs.
Okay.
So starting off with some big wide turns, taking up quite a lot of the slope as I go. And then every turn I make, I'm just going to make a slightly smaller turn. Slightly smaller turn to the point where each turn is now starting to come around really quickly. I'm having to use more edging and more emphasis. See if my upper body right now, I'm using a lot more emphasis to get these turns to come around quickly at the end of the funnel. If you start by doing a couple of big wide turns and just slowly getting tighter until as tight as you can go, down by skier in the white jacket, by the time you get there, you can be almost as tight as you can go.
Okay.
But at your own pace. Good, nice turns. Now for this last little section, every time you make that toe turn, let's see how much emphasis you can put on moving your hips forward. So here I am, I'm going to make my heel turn, lifting my toes for more edge on a steeper run. And on the toe turn here, as I make the toe turn, pushing my hips forward, I'm overemphasizing it right now, creates a lot of edge, which helps to make that turn come around quicker. There we go. A lot more edge by using the hips. Good. Let that board come downhill and hips. Good one, Rio. If you're enjoying our videos, then make sure to come and check out Addiction Plus. It is the best snowboard coaching program in the world. As a member of Addiction Plus, you get access to our structured snowboard courses that range from beginner to expert, and you can track your progression, weekly live coaching sessions with us, upload your own videos for analysis of your writing, personalized feedback to help you fast track your progression, and the ability to attend our in-person events. Addiction Plus is incredible value and the most effective way for you to fast track your writing. Come join us now.